All right, going inside. Like I said, it's really better than typical for the age. It's in nice shape. There's been updates. It actually smells really nice in here. There's a lot to like. So I try to look at all the surfaces, floors, walls, ceilings, looking in for any defects. Also run all the plumbing fixtures and the built-in appliances. So the kitchen, I run the dishwasher, make sure there's no leaks, make sure it works, and it's a newer dishwasher, seems to work good. And there is a garbage disposal, which I ran and made sure it worked and wasn't too loud. It seems normal. Countertops are quartz countertop, has tile backsplash, which all seems to be in good condition. Electric oven and cooktop work as they should. At least they come on and function. That's what I'm looking for. And they're nice and clean too. The micro hood or the exhaust fan through there, it does not exhaust the exterior. So they didn't run the ducting, whoever installed or the original house, they never did put ducting to vent it out through the roof. So if you do a lot of cooking, I would recommend modifying that so it did vent out. Right now it's just recirculating and relies on the filters here to collect smoke and grease. And then it just vents out here back into the room. Okay. Close that. It's a nice looking kitchen. There's a just nice feel to it. Light and white. Pantry here. Okay. That's that. Let's go back out to the living room for a second. There is a wood burning fireplace, and it's a manufactured fireplace, so it has a metal and pre-made bricks inside. And it's a little bit dirty when I look up in the flue, but I recommend all fireplaces get chimney sweeps when you move in, just for safety purposes, so you know it's nice and clean if you're going to use it. The heaters, there's electric heaters in the walls in each of the rooms, and I tested all those with the thermostats and my infrared camera, and they all came on and were heating up just like they should. Let's look at the bathrooms. So the master is in here, has double vanity, walk-in closet, and they had that covered up for when I went in the attic to keep it clean, which is good. Appreciate that. But anyway, test all the sinks and drains, toilets, make sure they're tight and not loose to the floor. Check, make sure the shower and tub work, and everything seems to work as it should. Let's look at the other bathroom, and then we can talk about the crawl space in the attic. Okay. So again, everything seems to function as it should. And it's nice to have this one piece shower. This one's a shower tub, the other one's just a shower, but it's nice, easy to clean. No seams. Fans work, and they have heat lamps to heat the bathrooms. Okay. I was going to talk about attic, and again, no major problems, no surprises, which is great. We often actually find mold in attics, but I didn't find any of that. It looks really good. Insulation looks good. As far as I can see, framing looks good. There's really no issues. The ducting for the bathrooms ducts out and is solidly attached to vents in the roof, so no moisture getting in the attic from the bathrooms, which is correct. And yeah, that's about it. Looks pretty good. The crawl space access is in the backyard through the foundation, a foundation well. And the only surprise there was a dead rat right in the entry to the crawl space. So I just pulled that out and moved it out of the way. And there really they hadn't caused much damage at all in the crawl space. Very little. I just noticed some droppings. And so that was it, very, very minimal. And rats are, they're around. So just have to be aware of that and monitor for them and either trap or poison them. Garage, here we go. So nice garage, 2-car garage, and with storage built in at this point. And there's electrical panel over there in the corner, and I pulled that off. Took a look at the wiring, and everything seems to be as it's supposed to be. And then water heaters over here, and it's just been installed in 2023, so it's a couple years old, and it's installed correctly by a local plumber, so that's great. Okay, I think we've covered everything, so I want you to know if you have any questions, concerns, need clarification, just let me know, and I'll be happy to try to answer your questions. All right, thank you so much.